YouTube! What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video, guys, is going to be on Kenneth Gainwell was drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, I said it, guys. Kenneth Gainwell. He was drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, listen, I had Kenneth Gainwell in my top 5 backs. Who had Kenneth Gainwell in their top 5 backs? You show me a creator that had Kenneth Gainwell in their top 5 backs, and I respect him. Other than that, get off Kenneth Gainwell. Get off him. Because I'm on him. I know what he is. He don't have to be 220. He don't have to be drafted in the first round for me to know that he's going to be just as good as Travis Etienne. And eventually, he will have a certain role. I'm not saying he's going to be Najee Harris in the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, but he will be dynamic with Philly. That actually was a great place for him. Even though they got Miles Sanders, that was a great place for him because they will use him. And Nick Sirianni said so. So listen, guys, I'm about to break down my boy, Kenneth Gainwell. He's a beast. One of my top 5 running backs that I told y'all before the draft. Before they even started breaking him down. This guy's dynamic. So, check this out. Miles Sanders will be in competition all year. If he make a mistake, he done. If he make a mistake, he done, folks. It is what it is. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to sit him down on the bench and never give him another carry. But if he fumble, he miss a block, Kenneth coming for that spot. I said what I said. Kenneth coming for that spot. Miles Sanders know it. Now, listen, Miles Sanders coming out of Penn State was a good player. But he wasn't Kenneth Gainwell. He was not on Kenneth Gainwell level, guys. So if he miss a block, if he fumble, he in trouble. Because Kenneth is coming for this spot. The boy is dynamic. He's faster. Miles might be a little bigger. That's all. That's all I can say as far as comparing those two. Miles might be a little bit bigger. So check this out. If he fumbles, guys, Kenneth Gainwell going to get more touches. And then if Kenneth does something with those touches, they're going to move on. They're going to move on from him, guys. They don't got time to listen. Nick Sirianni is a different coach. He ain't draft Miles Sanders, so he ain't got no attachment to him. So if Kenneth Gainwell outdo Miles Sanders, he's in trouble. So fumble, miss a block, anything like that, like I told you earlier, they going and moving on to Kenneth. And listen, Nick Sirianni said that Kenneth Gainwell reminds him of who? Nyheim Hines. The same way they use Nyheim Hines in Indianapolis. Now listen, Nyheim Hines had a role that was better than Mack, better than Taylor, all those guys, because he was a pass down back. He had certain formations that he was on the field for no matter what. Now, I'm not saying he produced 15, 20 points every week, but he had some weeks where he had 35 points. So I believe Kenneth Gainwell is better than Nyheim. And I believe Miles Sanders is not Jonathan Taylor. He wasn't drafted like Jonathan Taylor. So by maybe another regime, but not this regime. So Nick Sirianni likes him as Nyheim Hines, and I think it's to the ceiling with that. I think Kenneth Gainwell, by 8th game, 9th game of the season, Kenneth could be getting 15 touches, 20 touches easily. Miles getting 7 to 8 touches in the red zone maybe. I said what I said, guys. Listen, Kenneth Gainwell is a beast. He's a top 5 running back. So Miles Sanders, listen, I'm not knocking you. I think you solid. You just got a better back behind you that got more talent. That's the only problem, bro. I think you could be a top 15 back. But with Kenneth there, hey, he's gonna push you. And if him and Jalen Hurts get any kind of combination, any kind of camaraderie, you in trouble, bro. So my last point, guys, why I like Kenneth Gainwell going to the Philadelphia Eagles and why Miles Sanders will be pushed and will be in competition with him the whole season, where either he gonna boom and be a great back, or he going to fall off and let Kenneth take him out. So if he boom that, I'm not saying he can't boom, because Miles Sanders is not a bad player. So it might push him to be very dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. Gainwell is more explosive in the passing game than Miles Sanders. I said what I said. So that puts you know what I'm saying? That makes Sirianni want to use him more. I think Sirianni want to spread it out a little bit more and let Jalen Hurts be a quarterback that he is, and let him be able to throw it to a running back for safety nets. So I think that doesn't fit Miles Sanders as good. Miles Sanders' hands is not as good as Kenneth Gainwell. Now listen, last year it was herky-jerky with Carson Wentz. So I'm not going to be really hard on Miles by him dropping some balls that he was wide open for. I'm not going to be so hard on him, but bro, you drop balls. If Nick Sirianni going to look at that and he's not going to like it. So when you do it in practice and Kenneth make that play, Sometimes it's just bad timing, bro. So it might just be like, no, I'm going to use Kenneth for more passing plays. And that's going to knock Miles Sanders. Who want to use Miles Sanders for strictly a bell cow? Like, I'm no catches, I'm just getting behind the tackles. Like, I don't think he's that type of back. I think he need pass down. He needs screens. If Kenneth start taking those, that knocks Miles Sanders down. So, when Kenneth start going in the slot, at the same time that your boy Miles Sanders is on the field, so that's gonna help Kenneth. So I believe they will be used on the same field at the same time. They will be on the field at the same time, guys. Kenneth Gainwell will go to the slot or even outside, and Miles will be at the running back. And they might draw some kind of dynamic screen or something to use Kenneth. So Kenneth, listen, you can't go wrong picking him. Now, as far as ADP, I have the ADP for him right now. To me, I'm going 0 RB. So after I bail Cal, after I get my two killer receivers, then go get my killer quarterback, and then let's say, or either go get a tight end first or a quarterback. It depends on what's going on with the draft. So I go receiver, tight end, quarterback, and then I might go another. Depends on if I have a flex spot. I might go another receiver. Then you might have Kenneth sitting there right there. So I don't know how your draft's going to be. Then you go get Kenneth. You doing a dynasty, guys? I don't know. If you 16-man dynasty, you pick him up the last pick of the second round, at least. If you going into your second round and you got 16 teams and you at 214, 215, you better get him. Because somebody around that third round gonna pick him up. Because he's getting in the algorithm. People are talking about him right now. So, like I said, in redraft, I'm 7th, 8th round, I'm getting him. Listen, I don't worry about backs. I work the waiver wire for my backs. Listen, this is only fan stuff. I don't worry about running backs because running backs come a dime a dozen. Now, if I get Christian McCaffrey first, that's different. If he out there, I'm gonna get him first. But if I go 0 RB where I don't get like a first pick, and I get the 7th pick, 8th pick, 9th pick, I'm going 0 RB. And that way I'm gonna work the waiver wire. And somebody like James Robinson, I will find because I'm looking harder. Everybody else I got running backs. He have 10 points the first week. Oh, that's okay. He just had a bad game, man. He gonna be okay. And you picking up guys, they got the waiver wire position on you, but they ain't picking them up because they like, I got a running back, but you working it. So by you working the waiver wire harder because you don't have no kind of a relationship with these backs because you went 0 RB, you will be able to pick up somebody and that might be your killer. So you might have Kenneth Gainwell where he don't start. And then you come out, your RBs have, let's say 10 points apiece. That's fine. You're going to keep working that way. Well, say Kenneth come out and have 12, 13 points first week. You're like, okay, I got something. So you can pick Kenneth and let him grow on your team through the bench or starting. Listen, guys, don't drop these guys because they don't do nothing the first 2 or 3 weeks. These are rookies. So when you get them, you stash them. Listen, I'm giving y'all my OnlyFans right now. I'm giving it to you. You stash them. So I love Kenneth Gainwell. Miles Sanders, you in trouble. I like you, Miles, but I don't think you just got a more dynamic back. So listen, guys, I'm not going to hold you up. I'm not going to start regurgitating my information. Make sure you hit me up on Fantasy Good Sports Gmail, guys, if you want a consultation for your draft. I offer that, guys. And listen, I'm willing if I have never done it with you, I give you half off for the first time, guys. Especially some of my guys that are been subscribed with me for a while. I charge $40, but I will do a half off. I do one for $20, and I help you with your draft. I mean, as far as telling you what to do. Now, if you want to get me for your whole draft and want me to help you with each pick, that's a whole different dynamic. I'll let you know the intricacies of that if you just hit me up in my Gmail, and we can work out a deal, guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to hit nobody in the head, but look, I'm busy, so I just can't sit there and give you information and type back and forth with you on email. But if you, like you said, if you hire me, I got you, and I promise you, I'm gonna take you to the promised land. So listen, guys, thank you for tuning in. Peace.